Hey, I'm really glad you're here. Take a moment to get comfortable wherever you are. Let your shoulders relax and let the day gently fall away. You don't need to do anything right now. Just listen and let the story unfold at its own pace. Whenever you're ready, we'll begin.
In Tides of Stillness, a quiet season on Lamu Island. Tides of Stillness, a quiet season on Lamu Island, a guided sleep story series for YouTube Chapter 1 of 5 Chapter 1, Arrival Where Time Slows. Before we begin, get comfortable. There is nothing you need to do. The story will move slowly enough to meet you where you are. You are on a boat, moving gently across calm water. The motion is smooth and steady, almost unnoticeable. Not rocking, not rushing, just enough movement to remind you that you are being carried. If you'd like, take a slow breath in now and let it drift out naturally. No effort. The sea stretches wide and quiet around you. Its surface reflects the sky in soft layers of blue and pale gold. There is no glare, no sharp light. Everything feels muted, as if the world has decided to speak more softly. Ahead, Lamu Island waits, not dramatically, not urgently. It waits the way rest waits for you, patient, unchanging, certain you will arrive when you are ready, approaching the island. As the boat glides closer, details begin to emerge. Low buildings in sand and stone colors, palm trees moving gently in the breeze, wooden docks worn smooth by time and tide. Nothing towers here, nothing insists. The island feels low to the earth, grounded, settled. You may notice your shoulders relaxing without instruction, your jaw softening, your breathing slowing. That's the island's first gift, stepping onto stillness. When the boat reaches the dock, there is no rush to disembark. You stand when it feels natural. Your feet meet warm wood, steady and forgiving beneath you. The ground does not feel foreign. It feels familiar, like something you've known before but forgotten. The air carries a soft mix of salt, sun-warmed stone, and distant cooking fires. Somewhere, a voice calls out briefly, then fades. No one is waiting for you, and that feels like permission. A slow walk forward. You begin to walk along a narrow path leading away from the dock. The path curves gently, as if avoiding sharp decisions. Doors stand open. Curtains move lazily. Light slides across walls instead of striking them. You walk without destination, without urgency. Each step lands fully. Each step completes itself. If thoughts appear, you don't follow them. You let them drift behind you like ripples fading in water, your place for the night. Eventually, you reach a quiet room prepared for rest. The space is simple. White walls, soft fabric. An open window where air moves freely. The bed looks inviting without being demanding. You set your things down slowly, then sit. Notice how the room holds you, how nothing feels cluttered or loud. There is space here for breath, for rest, for nothing at all. The first evening. Later, though time already feels less defined, you wander again. The sun lowers, coloring everything in warm amber tones. Shadows stretch and soften. You sit near the shore and watch the watcher arrive and retreat. Arrive, release. Your breath begins to follow. In, out, you don't correct it, you don't deepen it. You let it find its own rhythm, lantern light. As dusk settles, lanterns appear along the paths and near the water. Their glow is warm and steady, never harsh. They do not chase away the dark. They simply make it friendly. You sit where others sit, not needing conversation. Your presence is enough here. You feel pleasantly tired now, not exhausted, just gently used. The kind of tiredness that welcomes sleep, returning to rest. When you return to your room, the night air moves through the open window. You lie down slowly. The bed receives you fully. Your body sinks without resistance. Your muscles loosen. There is nothing to review, nothing to prepare. The island will keep watch, drifting. As your eyes grow heavier, imagine the sea once more, smooth, steady, endlessly patient, breathing with you. In, out, if sleep comes now, let it. This chapter has done its work. Chapter 2, Days That Ask for Nothing. Before we begin, notice your breath just as it is. No need to change it. Let the story carry you. Morning on Lamu arrives without interruption. There is no sharp line between sleep and waking. It's only a gradual awareness, like light slowly filling a room. You open your eyes to soft brightness filtering through thin curtains. The air is cool, moving gently across your skin. For a moment, you stay exactly where you are. There is no reason to get up quickly. There's nothing waiting to be handled, just this quiet beginning, waking gently. When you do rise, it happens naturally. Your feet meet the floor, solid, cool. You stretch without thinking about it. Your body knows what it needs. Outside, the island is already awake, but in its own way. No engines. No hurried voices, just footsteps passing, a distant call, the faint sound of water touching shore. A simple morning. You wash your face with cool water and feel instantly refreshed. Breakfast is uncomplicated. Fresh fruit, warm bread, tea that feels comforting in your hands. You eat slowly. Each bite feels complete. Nothing is rushed. Time stretches wide here, allowing you to move within it easily, walking without direction. After breakfast, you step outside and walk, not toward anything in particular. The path curves through narrow lanes and open courtyards. Light shifts gently across stone walls. The breeze moves past you unhurried. You notice small details, the texture of wood, the pattern of shadows, the way doors stand open without concern. You are not being watched. You are simply allowed. Midday by the sea. Eventually, the path opens toward the water. The sea lies calm and steady, its surface barely moving. You sit near the shore where the sand is warm but not hot. The sound of waves is soft and rhythmic. Arrive, release. Arrive, release. Your breathing begins to match it again. In, out, thoughts slow. Some drift away entirely. Rest without guilt. The midday warmth encourages rest. You return to your room and lie down, not because you are tired, but because you can. The ceiling fan turns lazily above you. Your eyes close. You may drift lightly in and out of sleep here, not fully asleep, not fully awake. This kind of rest repairs things you didn't realize were worn. The afternoon stretch. Later, you wake gently. No disorientation, no urgency. The afternoon unfolds slowly. You sit in the shade. You watch the light change. You listen to sounds that don't demand interpretation. Someone passes nearby, offering a quiet greeting. You respond or don't. Both are equally acceptable, learning the island's pace. As the day moves on, you realize something subtle. The island does not reward speed. It does not punish stillness. Everything here happens at exactly the pace it needs. Then slowly, without effort, you begin to match it. Your shoulders rest lower. Your breath deepens on its own. Evening returns. As the sun lowers, the heat softens. You walk again toward the shore. The sky turns warm and muted, gold fading into pale blue. Boats rest quietly in the water, rocking gently. Lanterns begin to glow along the paths just as they did the night before. Familiar now, comforting, ending the day. When night fully settles, you return to your room. You change slowly, moving deliberately. You lie down and feel the bed support you completely. There is no need to replay the day. It asked for nothing and gave plenty. Drifting again, listen for the sea. Even from here, you can feel its rhythm. Let your breath follow it once more. In, out. You are safe to rest. Chapter 3, Evenings of Soft Light. Before we begin, notice the weight of your body. Let the bed hold you completely. You don't need to hold anything tonight. Evening arrives the way a blanket does, gradually, gently, without surprise. The air cools just enough to be noticed. You step outside as the sun lowers, painting the island in warm, fading light. Shadows lengthen and soften, losing their edges. Nothing feels sharp. The island slows further. Lamu changes its pace as night approaches. Movement becomes quieter, voices soften. Even footsteps seem to slow, as if the ground itself prefers it that way. You walk without destination, letting your feet choose where to go. The stone beneath you still holds a trace of warmth from the day. Lanterns appear. One by one, lanterns are lit along doorways and paths. Their glow is steady and warm, casting soft circles of light. They do not compete with the night, they welcome it. You pause to watch one sway gently in the breeze. Its movement is slow, predictable, calming, gathering without noise. Near the shore, people sit quietly. Some talk in low voices, some sit in shared silence. You join them, settling onto a low wall or bench. No one asks questions. There is no need for explanation. Presence is enough. Warmth in your hands. A warm cup is placed into your hands. You feel the heat through the ceramic. The scent rises softly, comforting and familiar. You take a slow sip. The warmth spreads from your hands through your chest and outward. Your shoulders loosen a little more, listening without effort. Voices nearby drift in and out. A short story. A quiet laugh, then silence again. You don't try to follow the conversation. You simply let the sound exist. Like waves, it arrives and releases. Watching the water, you stand and move closer to the shore. The sea reflects the last light of day, smooth and darkening. Moonlight begins to touch the surface, silver and soft. The waves move gently, barely breaking. Arrive, release. Your breathing mirrors it again. In, out, a feeling of belonging. Standing there, you notice something new, a sense of belonging, not tied to place, but to pace. Nothing is pulling you away from this moment. Nothing is pushing you forward. You are exactly where you need to be, walking back slowly. When you turn back, the paths are lit with lantern glow. The island feels smaller at night, more intimate. Your steps are unhurried. Each one feels complete, night air and open windows. Back in your room, the windows are open. Night air flows through gently. You change slowly, feeling the day fall away. The bed waits, calm and inviting, settling into rest. You lie down and feel the mattress support you fully. Your body feels pleasantly heavy. Your thoughts are fewer now, softer, less insistent. If one appears, you let it drift past, breathing with the night. Listen again for the sea. Its rhythm is steady and reassuring. Let your breath follow. In, out, there is nothing you need to remember. There's nothing you need to prepare. Chapter 4. The island teaches you quietly. Before we begin, let your breathing soften. There is no need to listen closely. Just let the words pass through. Morning returns again, but it feels different now. Not new, not unfamiliar, comfortably known. Light enters the room in pale layers, resting gently on walls and floor. The air is cool, carrying the faint sound of the sea. You wake without tension. Your body feels heavier, but in a good way. Grounded, supported, a gentle readiness. You rise slowly and notice something subtle. You feel ready for the day, but not pushed into it. This readiness comes from rest, not obligation. You wash your face, feeling the cool water wake you gently. Outside, the island moves quietly into morning, returning to the shore. Later, you walk toward the water again. The path feels familiar beneath your feet. Your body knows it now, no longer searching. The sea waits, calm and steady. You sit near the shore and watch the waves move in their simple rhythm. Arrive, release. Arrive, release. Your breath joins them naturally, learning without effort. You spend time here without purpose, watching light shift across water, listening to sounds that blend together softly. You realize the island has been teaching you something without words. It shows you that nothing needs to be forced, that rest and change can exist together, the weight you've set down. At some point, you notice what isn't there anymore. Old urgency, old pressure. They feel distant, like things you once carried and forgot to pick back up. Your shoulders feel lower. Your jaw unclenches. You breathe more deeply without thinking about it. An afternoon of ease. The afternoon unfolds gently. You rest, you wake, you rest again. There is no guilt here. This kind of rest feels necessary, even important. Your nervous system seems to sigh with relief. Evening's familiar return. As the sun lowers once more, the air cools. Lanterns appear along the paths. Their glow feels familiar now, almost comforting. You walk slowly, noticing details you hadn't before. The texture of stone, the softness of shadows, everything feels less sharp. Understanding without words. You sit near the shore again as night settles. There is no need to think. Understanding arrives quietly. You don't need to name it. It is enough to feel it, resting deeper. Back in your room, you lie down easily. The bed receives you without resistance. Your body feels loose and heavy. Your thoughts are few and far apart. You listen to the night, the island within you. As your eyes close, imagine the island not around you, but within you. A place where everything moves slowly, where rest is allowed, where nothing demands more than you can give. You can return here anytime. Chapter 5, Carrying the Calm Forward. There is no need to prepare for an ending. Let this chapter close gently, the way sleep does. Morning arrives with a sense of completion. Not an ending, just a soft understanding that something has settled into place. Light fills the room slowly, familiar now. You lie still for a moment, noticing how deeply your body has learned to rest. Your breathing is easy. Your muscles are loose. You feel calm without needing a reason. A quiet last morning. You move through your morning slowly. Bare feet on cool floor. Fresh air at the window. The island feels the same, and that feels comforting. It doesn't change to mark your leaving. Places like this don't need to. Walking the path one more time. You take one final walk toward the shore. The path welcomes you as it always has. You notice how naturally your steps fall into rhythm. Your body remembers this place, the sea's simple goodbye. At the water's edge, the sea moves steadily. Waves arrive and retreat without pause. You sit and watch for a long while. Arrive, release. Arrive, release. Your breath follows. In, out. There is no sadness here, only gratitude. What you take with you. You realize you are not taking memories the way you once might have. You are carrying something quieter, a slower breath, a gentler pace, the knowledge that rest is not something you earn. These things do not weigh you down, they make you lighter, leaving without leaving. When it is time to go, you stand calmly. There is no ceremony, no final look filled with longing. The island does not ask you to promise anything. It knows you will carry what matters. The journey onward, the boat moves away smoothly. The water folds behind it without resistance. You watch the island soften into the distance, not disappearing, just becoming part of you, the place you can return to. As you close your eyes, you realize something important. You do not need to travel to return here. The stillness you found lives in your breath, in your body, in the spaces you now allow, drifting into rest. Now let the story release you. You don't need to listen anymore. Let your breath slow naturally. In, out. Sleep can come easily. You are safe. You are unhurried. You are at rest. Nights that deepen the calm. Night settles again, familiar and kind. You are no longer new to it. The darkness feels friendly now, like something that recognizes you. Lantern light glows softly outside, steady and warm. The sea breathes in the distance, unchanging. You lie still, listening without effort. Your body knows this hour, a deeper kind of quiet. The quiet tonight feels deeper than before, not emptier, just wider. Sounds arrive gently and leave without trace, a breeze through fabric. A soft step somewhere far away. Nothing lingers, rest without edges. Your thoughts are slower now. They don't form complete sentences. They drift as impressions instead. Warmth, darkness, safety. Your breathing is steady and unremarkable. In, out, each breath smoothing the edges of the day. The island holds the night. Outside, the island rests. Paths empty. Boat still. Nothing needs watching. Nothing needs fixing. You feel held by the knowledge that the night is doing its job for you, letting sleep take over. Your body sinks deeper into the bed, muscles soften fully now. As if sleep arrives here, it arrives quietly, without announcement, without effort. The gentle passing of time. Days no longer stand apart. They flow into one another like water changing shape. Morning light, midday warmth, evening softness. You move within these changes easily, awakening without thought. You wake slowly, not sure exactly when. Light filters in. You stay still, enjoying the moment before movement. There is no reason to hurry, living in the in-between. Much of your day happens in the in-between moments, sitting quietly, watching shadows move, listening to the sea without looking at it. These moments feel full. They do not ask to be filled. A body at ease. Your body feels different now, not lighter, calmer. Breathing feels effortless. You notice how little tension remains. Even rest feels deeper. Evening without transition. Evening arrives again without announcement. Lanterns glow. The sky darkens slowly. You accept the change without thinking about it, just as your body accepts sleep. Night returns. When night comes, you welcome it easily. You lie down without ceremony. Your body understands exactly what to do. Stillness that stays. There is a sense now that the calm has rooted itself. Not something temporary, not something borrowed, something steady. The quiet you carry, you notice it in your breathing, in the way your shoulders rest, in how easily your thoughts drift away. This quiet does not belong to the island anymore. It belongs to you. Rest as a constant. Even when you are awake, rest remains close. It sits beneath everything, supporting, waiting, returning any time. You understand now that you can return here whenever you need, not by traveling, not by effort, just by slowing your breath. In, out, drifting without an ending. There is no final scene. No farewell. The story simply continues as rest, as breath, as sleep.
There's nothing else you need to listen for now. Just let your breathing stay slow and easy. If you're still awake, that's okay. And if you're drifting off, let yourself go gently. I'll be right here next time. Rest well and good night.